Hello guys. Here I am help you understand this beautiful tool Infinity. It's basically from Star Infinity app. This is for work management, for project management, for task management, and you can use it any way you like. I'll just help you understand how it really works, so it gets the complexity out of the equation for you. So basically, once you get the invite, you get an email, you click on it, you enter your details, your email ID, your password, and you will have your account created. Then you log in from here. So once you log in, you will go to the home page where you have different workspaces. So these are workspaces. So this is where you land when you log in. This is one workspace, this is another workspace, this is another workspace. You may have created a couple of workspaces for you. For example, this is like for personal stuff, this is for work related stuff, this is specifically for something that you may have. You can change your profile details, you can you can reorganize the way the workspaces are structured, and you can also change the settings for the workspaces. The notification settings, if you don't want emails, then you can just disable the emails if you want, and it will save everything as you go along. You can also change your password, and of course if you want to delete, you can delete your account as well. Some helpful stuff here, but let's go straight to the workspace and look at this. Within the workspace, these are the work areas. They call it board, but these are basically work areas. Within this workspace, this is one workspace area, another workspace area, another workspace area, another workspace area. You can categorize the way you like. It's quite flexible. For example, here, this is my work area. I just click on it. This is board. Within the board, if I click on it, it takes me into my work area. And in this work area, basically you will get all the folders. So within work area, within board, you will have multiple folders. You can have as many folders as you like, and you can structure it the way you want. For example, if I want to add one more folder inside it, this is for testing, or maybe let's say design related, all the documents and everything. You can add that. You can add another one which says, let's say, for coding, another one for testing, anything. You can just keep adding like that. You can keep adding also in parallel to the actual folder that you have. So you click this one, you'll be adding the folders in parallel. So new folder, another new folder, and you can also position them the way you want. Now let's go straight to this folder that I have. Within the folder, you will have items, and this is the whole hierarchy. You have the workspace. Within that, you have the work area, which is board. Within the board, you can have as many folders as you want. Within the workspace, as you can also have as many work areas. That means as many boards as you like. And within the work area, within the board, you have as many folders as you like, and that structure, it can keep going down and down. So you can add one more in this, you can also add one more in this. You can keep adding inside it how far you want to go. You can keep going as far. By the way, you can stretch it, no problem, as far as you want to go. And no problem, if you want to claim this area, you can just simply click on this double arrow, backwards double arrow, and that's it. That space is actually gone. If you want to get it back, you just come back again. All right, now let's go to the specific website management related stuff that I have created here for you. Now you see this, if you just click on this, the folder itself, basically the remaining folders are also summarized in the same space here. So that was the overview tab, and these are all the other tabs. Now what is this? These are different views. This is one table view. This is column view. This is Gantt chart view for project management. In project management, you get kind of a visual aid for how tasks are shaping and the dependencies and things like that. This is a calendar view. This is where the task was supposed to complete. You click on it, you get the task related attributes and details. Attributes, you can also talk to somebody. So you can talk to somebody, and that person will get message and will respond back. You'll also get the activity log for per task. In this task, what was changed, what was discussed, and all that. It's all here within this pop-up box for the task. So this is the task area. This is where the task related information is. You can change the progress bar, anything you want. You can also change it from here. It also gives you other details. If you want to change the start date, if you want to change it, let's say 5th of February, you can do it. I mean, anything you want to change, you can basically do it from here. So this is where the details of the task are, but this is also accessible from everywhere. You come here, you click on this, any of the, within the Gantt chart, any of the tasks, you get the same thing, same details, same comment. You can comment and activities. It's basically same task area. Column view. In column view, you can also have, based on your phases or flags or categories. For example, here we have created categories of milestone, done, doing, to do. So if it's to do, of course you want to structure it first, to do, then you're doing it, then once it's complete, it's here, and then milestones achieved or not achieved. This is the way you want. You can structure it. There is no specific strict way you have to follow. It's just quite fluid. For example, let's say you're doing this, and let's say you completed this one. So on this particular task, you say, well, this is complete. It's not doing anymore. It's basically done. That's it. If you click, and that task actually comes here as done. See, so you can add that task from there to here like that. You can keep shuffling if you want. So this was task 7, 8 and 9. So 9 comes here. So 9 comes here. Okay. So you can, and that way it will also automatically change the label or the phase for it, and you can keep updating. Table view is another nice view where you just get everything in a tabular format, like the way you would look in the Excel file. It's all available. But the beautiful things that you can do here, for example, you can add this progress bar. You can have different labels colored differently. You can have references. You can also have this rating area. So let's say this task is now complete. Was it complete? This task is now complete. Was it complete, like to the satisfaction? The milestone is also achieved. Yes, it was completed perfectly. It was 5 stars. So that made that how overall quality of the work has been throughout so far per task. So you are giving the feedback to the person who is working on the task that this is how you're doing, good, not good. It actually gives you this information right away, right there. You can also group things. You can group by phase. For example, let's say group by phase. So now that's tabular format, but still it's by phase. So you're only focusing on the one phase at a time. If you want to remove the grouping, you can again remove it from the grouping, so you just get it back the way you want. You can also sort it the way you like. Like for example, you want to focus on the poor quality areas, so you can actually sort it from the rating, and that's it. Now you have all the poor quality or not completed tasks first, where the rating is not done, or you can get it back. You can also do ascending and descending order, so you can flip it that way as well. So it's quite flexible. This tool is quite flexible. The way you want, you can structure it that way, and it's just awesome. If you have any comments, then yeah, definitely let me know. If you want something to know about this, yeah, definitely let me know. But it's actually simple. It's kind of same data. You view it differently the way you want. You can same like this Kanban board kind of a style. They generally use it in Agile, in software management. So you can use it for any purpose. It doesn't have to be project management. Also, you can use it for personal use as well. So you can structure your data the way you want, and make life easier with proper proper process oriented approach with your data. So that how step by step things progress, and you kind of get things done that way. One of the cool things about this tool, of course, it includes the way you see your data, views, basically views, tabs. Within folder, you can have all these tabs. On top of that, you also have, let's say I'm adding one more column here, which is basically one entire field. So I create an attribute. I can either choose it from the list available, or I can create an attribute. Now just have a look. You can have a column for the date or label or checkbox type or normal one-liner, two-liner text or long text like paragraphs and stuff. You can have your own checklist within that column. You can have links, URLs and all that. You can have attachment, So you can, you and your team can attach documents, and you will get those attachments through the tool itself. You can have numerical item, some like serial number or some kind of other data that you want to add, but you can use it for any purpose you want, any reference numbers, invoice IDs and stuff like that. References, so that's what I showed you earlier. The references, you can reference the tasks so that all the related tasks are just referenced already here. You just click on it and that particular task will open. That's so cool. Members, this is the member type of column here assigned, so you can keep assigning more and more members, and all of them will be working on this specific task that you may have, a particular specific task or entire project. So it's up to you. Progress type, so this is the progress type column here. You can have rating, this is rating type column here. You can have email, phone type columns as well. You also have this by system, automatically you have the created at what time, and created by who actually created that particular item. So you can also have that column. So this each row here is an item, is a task, basically it's an item for Infinity. So it's so cool, it's so fluid and so flexible. You can create different kind of attributes, and in other tools you don't have all this available. Trust me, I have used different tools, and all these different kind of attributes not available, this different kind of views not available, the flexibility of the way you structure data not available. This is how basically Trello, for example, looks like. That's it. This is in Trello, everything is like a board, a card, so they call it this card, and overall it's a board, and within that it's just cards. I mean, that's not flexible at all. Of course you can work in this, you can shuffle the items, you can move items and update items and things like that, but it's very limited way to really work, while Infinity just makes it so cool to work. Really, it's just amazing. Yeah, that's another thing I wanted to show. So yeah, that's all, guys. Thank you for listening, and yeah, if any questions, definitely let me know. Take care. Bye.